Un ambiente seco, una toma larga, una sed al amanecer. Intenciones buenas, resultados malos, no sería la primera vez que un lagarto crea calaveras y un ojo pequeño solo ve fronteras. Sin embargo sigo con el mismo objetivo de aprender y querer. Desde un principio, lo sucio y lo limpio huele igual sin la honestidad. Y toda la gente, culpable o inocente, tiene siempre la capacidad. Pero un lagarto crea calaveras y un ojo pequeño solo ve fronteras. Sin embargo sigo con el mismo objetivo de aprender y querer. Crea calaveras, un ojo pequeño solo ve fronteras. Sin embargo sigo con el mismo objetivo de aprender y querer. Welcome, hello, prima, ¿cómo estás? What's happening? We have a guest. We have two guests. We have four guests. To my left, let's say good job to Shanti. She just came up with this today on melodica. Yes, under pressure, she pulls it off. And to my right, Sean Garrison from the band Bayou City Funk.
Hello.
Who's gracious enough to join us today. And Sean, you're going to play some songs, right?
I am indeed.
Hit us with something, and then I actually have maybe a question or two to ask.
Listen to me and return me my ship. I'm your captain, I'm your captain. Oh, I'm feeling mighty sick. I've been lost now, days uncounted, and it's months since I've seen home. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, am I all alone? So please don't take my ship from me. Yeah, yeah. I can feel the hand of a stranger, and it's tightening around my throat. Heaven help me, heaven help me, take this stranger from my boat. I'm your captain, I'm your captain. Oh, I'm feeling mighty sick. Everybody, listen to me and return me my ship. I'm your captain, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm your captain, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm your captain, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm your captain, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Grand Funk Railroad.
It's a little
Awesome.
Grand Funk Railroad for you, yeah.
Sweet. You're gonna do another song for us, but before that, I wanted to ask you, because I've been listening to the record that came out this year
Yeah.
on Splice. Walk me through your writing process, because it's a genre that I've never dealt with personally, as far as writing or playing in a band. But does someone walk in with a framework of something? Or do you guys get in a room together? Is and or?
Yeah, it's all of the above actually.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. So we got 9 guys, actually now 10 guys.
Wow.
We just expanded our horn section to 5 horn players, so that's pretty exciting. But it's a lot of times we get together and we're a band that likes to improv, and
Okay.
sometimes if we have the space for it, we'll improv on stage. And a lot of times when we're in our rehearsal space, we'll warm up with an improv jam or we'll throw one in there, and sometimes really good ideas come out of that. But at the same time, a lot of times we'll get together in smaller chunks, and 1 or 2 or 3 guys might develop the core of a tune.
Okay.
And then we'll bring that idea to the group, and then kind of flesh it out from there. See what everyone's take is on it. Maybe jam it, improv it. See if anything comes out of that, and then slowly
Right.
it kind of coalesces into a Bayou City funk tune.
Excellent. And do you guys purposely mix up the approach, like change it up a little bit?
Yeah, we do. I mean, I think that if somebody was to come to the group and had a fully written tune, we would be all for it. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously we're very democratic, so we want everyone to have a say.
Right. But it better be damn good.
But it better be damn good. It better be goddamn good. And but yeah, it just hasn't happened that way. Like it's the way that we've actually gotten tunes that are on the album is everyone kind of chips in. Everyone kind of maybe works on a part. Like I write all of the vocals for all the tunes.
Okay.
And so
I figured that.
we might jam and we might get some recordings, and then I'll go off on my own. I'll listen to those recordings, and then I'll kind of like work on the lyrics a little bit. So it's definitely a labor that everyone is involved in.
That's
but yeah.
cool. I mean, the chemistry's apparent, so I could see how that would be
Yeah.
the way you approach it. So, have you? This is an off the wall question, but have you had has a song ever begun with a horn part?
Ooh, that's a great question. We do have, we don't have any originals that start with a horn part, and you have just inspired me to do so. So I'm going to talk to the guys about that.
Do it.
But we do some covers in our sets where it'll be a horn start. There's Well, I think that a lot of New Orleans type second line tunes,
Right.
we'll do a tune called Freakish, which is a really awesome tune, and it kind of starts with like a second line horn procession,
Okay.
and then we go into like a full band groove.
So the horn's laying it down.
Yeah.
And everyone comes in.
Yeah, and those are a lot of fun too, and people
Yeah.
love those. And also when we start with the horns, we've done shows where the horns will start in the back of the house, and they'll do a second line procession to the stage,
Oh,
and
cool.
then we'll start the set. So that's a lot of fun.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I need to get out more. I need to go to more shows. They're an amazing band. I dare you to go and not shake your butt.
Please.
That's what happens.
Where could you see them at, Arthur?
You will be able to see these guys along with Shanti and I at the River Revival
I'm stoked.
in New Braunfels. What's the count? How many days? Not even 2 weeks.
Yeah, they're 12 days away.
12 days away.
That's right. If you've not gotten a ticket yet, I highly suggest it. We'll be camping there the entire weekend. We play Thursday night, and we'll be staying through Sunday. It's an amazing time. It's the only festival I've ever attended or even heard of where nothing bad happens. Only good shit happens. It's worth it. And I haven't even mentioned that when you pay this ticket, pay the price, you get food and booze. That's ridiculous.
All included.
That's right. The link is at the bottom of the video.
Plus, we really want to party with you
That's
because
right.
Bayou City Funk will be there all weekend and playing Friday night.
And they know how to party.
And we do know how to party.
I'm starting to learn that. All right. So you're gonna do another tune,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna try to join you on it.
Yeah.
Try not-
So Arthur,
not to
join me on
fuck
this
it
one.
up.
This one is it's a cover tune that the band does sometimes. We're gonna try to acoustify it. So.
All right.
Honey, listen to me, don't you walk out that door. Come on over here and let me talk to you some more. Well, if you reach right out and touch me, I will squeeze your little hand. All your lonely will come over, start dancing to this rock and roll band, yeah. Shake a leg, mama, 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 shake a leg. Shake a leg, mama, 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 shake a leg. Shake a leg, mama, 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 shake a leg. Well, I'm doing this show, you can do one for me. Stand up and boogie and get your kicks for free, yeah. Shake a leg, mama, 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 this show, you can do one for me. Stand up and boogie and get your kicks for free, yeah. Shake a leg, mama, 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 shake a leg. Shake a leg, mama, 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 shake a leg.
Yeah,
All right.
That
little,
felt good.
Little acoustic funk.
that felt pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, thank you so much for doing
Dude,
this.
absolutely. It was a pleasure.
I
Thanks
really,
for having me, man.
really appreciate it. Yeah, man. So check it out. We're gonna let the skipper speak now. He's really shy, so give him a break.
El Jefe himself.
He's gonna tell you a little bit about what we've been talking about, the River Revival.
Thanks, Arthur. Thanks, Sean Garrison. I want to give everyone a personal note out there that there's a handful of tickets left for River Revival. A lot of what you've seen here is what happens there, but it's on the riverbanks in New Braunfels. And there's a lot of collaborations. And I tend to think the difference between our festival and all the other choices that y'all might have out there is, one, we have the Guadalupe River. And if y'all haven't been noticing, there's been a lot of like water filling up the river out there, so I think it's gonna be flowing beautifully. All the musicians camp with you, so the cool thing is that it's a little bit smaller of a festival, and all the people who perform on the stage at the end of the night, they're gonna be in the crowd with us. They're gonna be in their tents. They're gonna be having dinner and hanging out. So. It's a little bit more interactive with the entertainment than I would say your normal festival. We have planned and put together an itinerary that we dropped today that is just going to be kind of fun-filled all weekend. Like they mentioned earlier, we have a cook team who's out there, Little Kitchen HTX, and Lindsay with Kitch, who are going to be cooking breakfast, late night snacks, and dinner for the entire campground. We like the meals to be communal. We like the drinks to be communal. And the only thing we need is a couple more people to commit. And if you're interested and want to learn a little bit more about the festival, please go to our website, www.splice, just like this, splice, it's backwards.
And there's a link at the bottom.
Yeah, SpliceRecordsTX.com. You can learn more about Bayou City Funk, who dropped a beautiful album this year. And you can learn more about Arthur's Music, who dropped a beautiful album this year too. Oddly enough, that's weird, you know? Our two latest albums that we dropped for Splice Records were here in the Splice Studios together. Either way, man, it's a great festival. We would love to hang out with you guys. If you're not into camping, it's not hardcore camping. If you're into camping, you're going to dig it because it's at a beautiful little spot. And like I said, there's only a couple handful of tickets left for 3-day, 2-day, or 1-day passes. Buy whichever one fits your schedule best. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me personally.
I have a question.
Yes, Arthur.
The art installation.
Oh, man, let's talk about that. We're going to have Journey Through, who is a Houston artist who camps with us. And dude digs up clay from the ground. He makes ink and paint from pecans. And he paints the campgrounds and creates stuff all weekend. And then we have Input Output, which is Alex Ramos and Billy Bacam. And they are going to be doing projection art when the sun goes down, which will make it really trippy and super cool. And if you haven't seen any of their work, it's super beautiful.
In that space, especially with that cliff.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's going to be the backdrop?
It could be. It could be. And we have Black Cassidy and Jelson, who are also creating a bunch of live painting and doing art installations throughout the weekend. So I don't know, every day you're going to wake up, the campgrounds are going to look different. It's one big evolving piece of artwork, and we kind of make sure it's all natural. And for any of the crusty granola hippies out there, just know we actually make sure that, from the forks that we use are wooden, everything is really thought out to where we try our best to do everything to make the river cleaner when we leave. So if anyone's coming, try to bring your own plate, try to bring your own utensils, bring a mug to fill up your beer, anything that you can do to preserve the nature and make sure that this festival isn't one of the ones that destroys the river and ends up with this trash in the Gulf. For us, that would be devastating. If that did happen, we would stop doing it. We want to protect Texas rivers, and a charity that we're actually performing for this year is the New Braunfels Gorge, which is right down the street. It's about preservation of nature, so we don't want to be hypocrites. We want to be the exact opposite. Okay. Is there showers and electric outlets there? Thanks, Karen, for asking that. Yes, there are showers out there, and there's electric and water all up and down the campgrounds. We have Star Signal, who's even bringing out a signal out there so that if you wanted to use your phone out there, you would be able to get a really good and strong signal. Thanks to Brandon Hawley for that. But yes, it's not primitive camping. It is actually
Wussy camping.
yeah, it's kind of
Cushy camping.
it's kind of cushy. It's glamping. It's glamping.
It's a shame.
Yeah, there's some camper spots too that are available. So yeah, Karen, there are. If you had a camper or a pop-up you needed to plug in, there's a couple spots available. But yes, the campgrounds have electricity and water and showers. But I've been there on a 5-day rant. I'm gonna talk about being crusty. And I went 5 days without a shower last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, you get in that river.
You get in the river, dude.
You have
Yeah.
that nice river musk.
Well, there's also a guy coming out who makes organic sodas, Southside Craft Sodas. Thank you for everything. They also make natural-based soaps for river bass, and we even did the research on all the products and all the stuff that's in the soap, to where you could actually bathe in the river with this stuff.
I was going to do Dr. B, so I'm going to do that now.
Yeah. So,
Sweet.
anyway, come get crusty with us. Thank Arthur. Love his music. Listen to both of their albums if you can. Thanks for supporting Splash Records. And if you get a chance, really think about coming out to River Revival. We promise you that you won't regret it. The worst thing about it is that it ends. Yeah. So anyway, peace, love, and respect.
We'll see you out there.
Yeah.
Thank
guys.
you. See you next week.
Bye-bye.